Okay, I am going to show you how I'm making magnets as gifts for my clients, my photography clients. I use Zazzle. I'm going to show you how I'm doing it, and then I'm going to tell you why afterwards. So, Zazzle.com, I've used this since I started my business. It's a really fun, easy company. You go create your own and look at all these different things you can make. At the moment, I'm making magnets. I scroll down to this little square one because it's glossy and cute and feels nice in the hands. And then you just add an image, and like I add my recent families that I photographed. I take my favorite photo from their photo shoot and upload it. And we're done. Like easy. Look at that. How cute is that? Then I click add to cart and boom. And the other thing about Zazzle is they always have a cool code. Like, it's always random. Like, they have a discount every single day, so it's never what it actually is listed as costing. I ordered a magnet for every single family that I photographed this month. And what's going to happen is I'm going to get those in the mail. Zazzle takes a week or two, and then I write a handwritten thank you card to my clients. And in the thank you card, I'm going to slide that magnet in there. In the past, I've sent square prints. I always like doing the squares because it's such an Instagram generation. I've also sent them buttons. I've sent them little business cards that have discount codes for future photo shoots. At this point, I don't think it really matters too much what you give, as long as you actually think it's cool. Like, I am not about like sending shit stuff they're gonna throw away. Like, don't waste your money, don't waste paper, don't make them feel bad about throwing away something they don't actually want. So by sending people something that is nicer quality, something that's more permanent, like a magnet, you think to yourself, like, what are they gonna do with this? If you send them like a floppy postcard, are they going to put it on their desk? Probably not. If it has your logo and your email all over it, do they want that on their desk? Probably not. Is it good for your marketing, for them to see your name and your email? It's useful? Sure. You could use that as like an excuse or a reason. But at the end of the day, you have to make a decision for your business. Like, when you are sending the gift to the client, is it a marketing ploy or is it an actual gift? I view it as a gift. I want my clients to have a beautiful magnet on their fridge. And when they look at it, it's like, it's clean and it's sleek and it's pretty and it looks good quality. So when someone sees it, like a friend goes to their house and they see it, they're like, oh, that's such a pretty, cute photo. And I want the client to say, Shamini took that at the Happy Film Company. I want them to talk about it. By putting the Happy Film Company logo on there, sure, the friend looking at the refrigerator might read the name of my company and they see it and it's marketing and it's getting in their head. Sure, when the family opens up the fridge, they'll see the name of my company and it will remind them of me. Sure, like, it's a good thing putting your logo on stuff. It's useful. Like a watermark on a photo that you post online, it's useful. But I do feel like there's a difference between just giving them a pure gift that's beautiful versus one that has your name on it. It is not a right or wrong. It's just, and sometimes I go through phases. Sometimes I do put my logo on stuff. But right now, that's why they're getting these magnets that are just a pure photo. And then the thank you card is not a generic, like, thanks for booking us for your photo shoot. Hope to see you next year. Like, that's cheesy and shit. Like, throw that away too. Like, you took the time to do it, which is nice. But if you're going to take the time, then, like, take the time. Like, when they read it, I want to actually speak to that client and I think for a second, like, what did I learn at their photo shoot? What did they teach me or inspire? What specifically do I want to compliment or call out? And so I would say, like, that photo I just showed you, this one, I could say, I love how playful you are with your kids. I love that every time we do a photo shoot together, you guys are in a good mood and you're tickling them and they seem happy and you make silly faces and It makes me happy to have clients that value silliness because that makes my job more fun. And I always look forward to your photo shoots because I know that I get to have such a fun experience working with you. And I'm grateful that I get to take these photos and have them on my website to represent my company. Like, that is a real thank you. In the same way, let me show you another one. Here's a client that I don't work with regularly. I don't know them very well. So whatever I'm thanking them for has to be purely from this one moment. And I'm all about being very honest. Like, this photo shoot, it started off just a little bit awkward because I wasn't sure what their personalities were, and the daughter was a little shy and it was kind of dripping wet in a forest. And in the past, that's the kind of shoot where I'd be like, thanks for booking us. Like, I don't know if we hit it off or if you want to work with it. I'm like, worry. Throw all that away. What I would now say would be, thank you so much for booking a mother-daughter shoot. I do so many photo shoots with families, and it's rare that I get to do a parent with a child, and it's more intimate and a chance to celebrate the uniqueness of that relationship. And I'm really grateful that you shared with me like this, the personality that you, the playfulness you two have together and how you tease each other, and that you told me some of the stories of what your life is like and when you go to school together. And I felt like that time that we had just really made me appreciate mother-daughter relationships. And I think I might want to do more marketing in the future to promote mother-daughter photo shoots and get other people to do it because I had such a good time doing it with you. Like, that is a real thank you letter. Now, why does it matter? It matters because, one, these people are giving me money so that I can do an art that I love. So I actually really am grateful, because if they all stopped booking with me, I wouldn't have a job. So I want to make sure that I'm expressing gratitude for the opportunity that I have. Also, the more I do things like thank you cards, the more our relationship grows and we feel closer to each other. There's a higher likelihood they'll choose me instead of another photographer. And when they do choose me, we're going to have more fun together because we actually get along better and we have more of a history. And the more I photograph someone, there's less small talk. You know, I'm trying to get away from the like, oh, have you been photographed before? Like, I want them to show up and be like, thank you so much for that magnet. It's on our fridge. And I'll be like, oh, you're welcome. Like, I want that kind of conversation to flow. And I want them to know that they might not know what they're going to get. They don't know if they're going to get a magnet every time, but they know that there's something to look forward to. Maybe they'll get a slideshow. Maybe they'll get a print. Maybe they'll get a discount code. Whatever it is, they just know that working with me is an experience that is high quality and it's fun and there's a surprise in there somewhere. The other really good thing, and this is more on the marketing side, is that if people feel genuinely appreciated, like you sent them a good thank you letter, that's going to make their day. Because from their end, they're thinking, we need family photos. I'm going to pay some money to this girl to take photos. We like her. Cool, we'll be back next year. The minute they get the magnet and the gift and the thank you card, and it's a real one, like I explained before, now they're feeling like, oh, wow, like because of us, we made her life better. I didn't realize what an impact we had in the world. Like, everyone wants to have an impact and feel valuable. And so, I was reading an article about gratitude this week and how someone reading a thank you letter, it boosts their day and it makes them feel close to you. And writing the thank you letter boosts your day. So it's like taking two people, a client and a company, and we're elevating our happiness and our mood, which is the whole point of my company in the first place, is spreading happiness. So not just leaving that at the door with the photos, but taking it further. And it's like, how can I like continue to bring happiness into these people's lives? So every time they see my name or my name of my company, there's a little release of dopamine or something in their brain that's like, oh yeah, she always sends us really nice cards. Oh yeah, that's always a good experience. Oh yeah, that's fun. Like, tick, 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 like happiness, put it out in the world. So yeah, if you are one of my clients and you're watching this video, surprise, I give gifts like this. If you haven't gotten one, it's because in the last few years, I have gotten so overwhelmed with running multiple businesses and doing things in my life that sometimes the gift giving and the thank you cards have fallen by the wayside. And I noticed that that was harmful. Like, I lost touch with my clients. I stopped practicing gratitude. And my business kind of went downhill. And as soon as I started building relationships again, like staying 10 minutes longer than the photography time is scheduled just to talk, just to connect, like cameras put away already, and sending more personal emails and thank you cards, the business has grown, and so has, joy. So you can look forward to that because I'm doing it again. And if you're a photographer that follows me and you're running your own business, this is one of the best tips I can give you, because getting the clients for the first shoot is hard work. Like, so hard to get people to sign up for your deal, to hear about you and that you even exist, to trust you, to give you money. That is so hard. Once they have done that, then they are in your pocket. They're in your family. They're on your newsletter. They follow you on social media. They're gonna you're gonna stand out to them a little bit more. And now the game is, how do you get them to come back? How do you get them to choose you again and again and again? And this is one of the best things. Like, I could spend 30 minutes and $30 putting out Facebook ads trying to find a new client. Or I could spend 30 minutes and $30 buying magnets and send them to my current clients. Which one is probably going to increase the likelihood of more money? I seriously expect that the people I send magnets to, the likelihood of them booking a shoot with me increases, or the likelihood of them telling their friends about me increases way more. I don't know how to prove it unless I tracked it, but yeah, definitely. And I guess one thing I could say to prove it is that I'll get emails. I've gotten emails from clients who, they send a photo of themselves opening their thank you letter with their little gift inside, and they're all at the dining room table. Like, one of my families did this. It was Valentine's Day, and their thank you card arrived on Valentine's Day, and they put their photos, I sent them multiple photos printed, on the dining room table with them on Valentine's Day, and they took a selfie of themselves there, and they were like, "You have made our day. You are our photographer for life. We will be back soon. This is the best gift ever." If I hadn't sent that card, I don't know if they would have said those words or even thought those words. So, yeah, there you have it. That is why we do things like make magnets. And when you look at the cost of it, it doesn't cost you much. Like, I charge hundreds of dollars for a photo shoot, and it's going to cost me $5 to $10 to send a card with a gift, plus the postage and everything. And it's going to take me 10 to 15 minutes total. So it's so worth it. And if nothing else, it feels so good to be a good business. Like, to send people real thank you cards and to know that you're representing your art well and you're standing up for your integrity of, like, what kind of a business you want to run. Like, I want to run a business that functions like this, and that makes me proud. It makes me proud when I get to go to a house party and someone's like, "What do you do for a living?" And I get to say, "Well, I photograph kids." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I do that too." And you're like, oh, I'm not comparing myself, but I mean, like, if other people photograph kids, that's great. But to be able to know, like, not only do I photograph kids, but, like, I am making my business professional and high quality and playful and spreading happiness, and I'm doing the best I can to invest in my clients and be grateful for them. Like, now it's a lot more than just photographing kids. So, yeah. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you do for your clients. What was the most helpful thing that I just shared with you? And any ideas of other things we can give to our clients would be amazing. Or if you're a client, what do you want? Tell me what you want. I will send it to you because I love you. And yeah, if you don't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's The Happy Film Company, and you see these kinds of videos, as well as the slideshows and the videos that we make for our clients, as well as the training videos that I do for my photographers and my editors, so you can learn more technical stuff behind the business. Thanks. See ya.